Hi everybody, it's Alice, and on Cake and Bakes today, I'm going to show you how to make these easy cake in a mug. There's no stove or eggs needed.
Hey, it's cold outside, guys. Let me show you how to make something that's going to warm them bones. Come on and bake with me. To get started, guys, I'm going to show you how to make a very easy cake in a mug. No oven and no eggs. All you're going to do is you're going to take 4 tablespoons of flour. You're going to go ahead and put that in your mug. That's 4 tablespoons of flour. Now you can double this recipe up if you want, but let's go ahead and get 2 of the mugs started. That's 4 tablespoons of flour. Now guys, this is all-purpose flour that I'm using. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and do 2 tablespoons. Well, let's go ahead and just do 1 tablespoon of cocoa because we are making a chocolate cake. Now, you can make any flavor you want. Today, I'm just using chocolate, okay? All right, next, guys, each one of the cups is going to go ahead and take 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Now, you can use vegetable oil in the place of butter if you don't want butter. But we'll go ahead and put in 2 tablespoons of butter in each cup, just like this, guys. You want to make sure that your butter is melted. And let me move over here so you guys can see. Just like this here. We're just putting in 2 tablespoons of melted butter. There we go. That's going in each cup. That's 1. That's 2. And let's get this cup. That's 1. And that's 2. Simple as that, guys. And you want to keep a napkin handy so you can re-clean your measuring spoons. All right, so we have our flour. We have our cocoa in here. We also have our 2 teaspoons of butter. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, so since this is a tablespoon, we're just going to measure out a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's going to go in each cup. Now, you can go ahead and use a 1/2 teaspoon measuring spoon if you don't know how to eye it. All right. Next, each cup will take 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. So we're going to put that down in there, just like this, of your baking powder. There we go. And then next, each cup will take the milk, which is 3 tablespoons of milk. So I'm just going to pour this in here like this and measure it out. That's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to continue for each cup. We get the same thing, guys. This is a awesome recipe for when you're at home watching movies on a snowy day, cold day. You can also substitute this. Instead of using chocolate, you can use sprinkles. You can add in pie fillings and all of that also in your cake cup. But today we're doing chocolate. And then we're going to add 1 more cup of milk for this one. Well, actually 1 more tablespoon there. There we go. And then last but not least, this is optional, guys. I'm going to just add in 1 spoonful of chocolate chips. Again, this is optional, guys. This would make it very chocolatey, very delicious. And don't forget, you can also add in s'mores and other things like that there. Let's go ahead and add in our 4 tablespoons of sugar. There we go. Go ahead and put 1 in each one. You can make this as sweet as you want it to be. Now the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons. I'm putting 2 in this one. I've tried 4 is good. However, it's super sweet. So I'm going with 2 tablespoons of sugar. There we go. And keep in mind, you can use 4. I'm just using 2. All right, next, guys, all we're going to do is carefully mix all of these together. Just like this here, we're just gonna carefully mix them all together. And keep in mind, you can also mix the dry ingredients first and then add in your liquid ingredients. It's whichever way is easier for you. There we go, continue to mix. And again, guys, if you put the dry ingredients in first and then mix in your wet ingredients, it'll be easier for you to mix. But you want to continue to mix until you get this consistency. Here we go, we're gonna continue to mix. Make sure you're scraping your sides just like this here. It can get a little messy. But keep mixing, guys, until you get the correct consistency, just like this here, guys. There we go. All right, guys, once you have stirred in your cake in your cup, just go ahead and kind of level it off as much as you can. You can also use a paper towel to kind of clean it up from where you mixed it at. All right, guys, so these will now go in the microwave. You don't need an oven. It will go in the microwave for 1 minute. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and stick them in the microwave, just like this here. You can do 2 at a time if you like, or even 1 at a time. But I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 at a time. There we go, just sticking it in the microwave. Just like this here, guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set it on 1 minute. All right, guys, let's see how they look after a minute. Look at there, guys, looking pretty good. Still a little wet on top, so what I'm gonna do is put it in there for about 15 seconds. All right, guys, let's see if it's ready. Oh, wow, and they are. Look at there, guys. They are definitely ready. Gorgeous. So we'll go ahead and take them out the microwave. Now, it depends on how high your microwave cooks. So what we'll do is go ahead and take these out. Look at there, guys. Gorgeous. Gorgeous cake in a cup. All right, and then we'll take the last one out. Remember, guys, your microwave, these, although they microwave, they can still be pretty hot in these cups, so make sure you're very careful. All right, guys, they are now out of the microwave, and this is how they will look once they come out of the microwave. Absolutely a cup full of deliciousness, guys. Just make sure you let these cool for about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and start the cooling so we can go ahead and add our topping. All right, guys, once they all have cooled, it's time for the fun part. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some whipped cream on ours. You can add frosting or any kind of filling, caramel, anything that you want on it. But today, we're gonna go ahead and add some whipped cream on the top. So we're just gonna go ahead and add this. Look at there, guys. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous that looks, guys. And you can make your whipped cream as high as you want it to be. Look at there, guys. Wow. And then after we add our whipped cream, we're going to go ahead and just put some chocolate chips on top, just like this here. There we go. Gorgeous, guys. Look at there, guys. You can add sprinkles on here, anything that you want on top of there. There we go with the chocolate chips. Oh, wow, guys. This is your cake in a cup. Some people say cake in a mug. So this is your cake in a mug. It's really good, guys. Cake in a mug. Make great Christmas gifts too, guys. Just go ahead and wrap it up in some beautiful wrapping, some clear food wrapping, and put a bow on it. It'll make a great Christmas gift, guys. I'll see you next week, guys. Come bake with me.